everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into My Town tonight. I am Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, getting ready to bring you the action between tonight's game. Tonight, the Lady Musketeers will be taking on the Lady Bulldogs from Lawrence County. Greenup County has already surpassed their win total from last year. Last year, they went 3-26, and they're already at 7-10 this season under second-year head coach Kirk Ruggles. He's really done a really good job with this team, already making a really quick turnaround for them, and you'll actually get to hear from him post-game tonight. That's something we're going to start doing a little more often, like what we do with Coach Nathan Sutton for the boys. He's going to come up tonight. He's going to come up tonight after the game's over and chat with us a little bit about Lawrence County. They are 6-9 under head coach Melinda Feltner, with wins over Elliott County, Lewis County, Shelby Valley, Volunteer out of Church Hill, Tennessee, Perry County Central, and Pike County Central, with losses to Belfry, Betsy Lane, Prestonsburg, Morgan County, North Bullitt, Lumpkin County out of Georgia, Johnson Central, Floyd Central, and Boyd County. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We're about 10.5 minutes away from getting this one started, bringing you the starting lineups for tonight. So we'll be right back here on My Town TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
Psst. 30.
6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15. 16.
21, 22,
28.
29, 30.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new Tap to Pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
This year, give yourself a gift that truly matters. The gift of education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Spring classes start January 12th, and it's the perfect time to invest in you. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Welcome back, everyone, to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse, getting ready to bring you tonight's action between the Lady Musketeers of Greenup County and the Lady Bulldogs of Lawrence County. And I'm really sorry, we timed this break really horribly. That's on me. They're getting ready to do the national anthem. Let's take a break really quick.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
So let's go big or let's go home!
We're working hard to show up every day.
Are you working hard for your school?
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moracy, getting ready to bring you tonight's action between the Greenup County Lady Musketeers and the Lady Bulldogs of Lawrence County. We're about 4.5 minutes from getting this one underway, getting you the starting lineups between these two teams. I talked a little bit about Lawrence County in the beginning. Let's talk a little bit about tonight's home team, which is Greenup County. They are coached by Kirk Ruggles in his second year, and I will say he has done a phenomenal job so far, really giving this team a turnaround. Last year they went 3-26, and this year they're already 7-10. Just a phenomenal turnaround between those 2 years. Already almost at an even record, possibly a winning record this year. He's just done a great job for this team. They have key wins this season over Notre Dame, Fairview, 2 wins over Ironton, Bath County, Lewis County, and West Carter, which you could have watched last night on My Town. If you miss it, feel free to go ahead and go watch it. It should be on the YouTube page. And losses to Chesapeake, they lost to them twice. Rowan County, Mason County, South Point, East Carter, Greene, Colegrove, Raceland, and Bracken County. They're a young team in a rebuild stage. As I said, it's their second year, went 3-26 last season. But they've done a really good job this year, really making that turnaround, as I mentioned. But they are still pretty young. They only have 2 seniors, and the majority of their lineup is juniors and 7th graders. Most of those 7th graders don't get a lot of playing time unless you're Tinley Melvin. She started several games for the Lady Musketeers, had a really early ankle sprain at the beginning of the season, was out the first few games. She's come back a lot stronger, been a really good player for these Musketeers. I see her getting better and better in the future. Of course, they've had several injuries this year, one of those being the 8th grader, Rylan Troxler. She tore her ACL before this season started, but I have seen her walking around the gym a lot. Looks like she's doing a lot better, going through rehab, different stuff like that, getting a lot healthier. So good for her. We hope that she makes a speedy recovery for next season. Another player is, of course, Jalen Cooper. JJ tore her labrum. I have no clue if she will be back before softball season, but I'm sure most Musketeer fans hope that she will be. She is an outstanding outfielder for the Musketeers, a great hitter. So hopefully she will be back for softball season. A couple players you're definitely going to look out for tonight. Of course, Maddie Steele, you hear us say her name all the time on the broadcast. Steele is averaging 12 points and 10 rebounds a game. She's certainly one of their top players, but the Musketeers have really struggled to get the ball inside to her, and I think teams are seeing that. The past several games that I've called, at least, constantly has at least 2 defenders on her at all times in the paint. So really struggling to get the ball to her in the paint. Sorry. Another player you're going to look out for is Daria Crum, another senior. She has not started the last couple games. She's been coming off the bench, but that certainly hasn't stopped her. I mean, last night, I think she put up around 16 or 18 points. She's just really gotten better at her shooting, really improved this season. Good to see that from her. Of course, another player, Eva Wireman, freshman, just an outstanding player, especially being so young. She's tough in the paint. She's tough out on the perimeter. Just a great player. She's going to be your best hustler out there at all times. Just, you're going to want to look out for her. So we're about a minute away from getting this one started. Thank you so much for joining us for the Ashland Credit Union pregame show here on MyTown TV. We appreciate everyone for tuning in, showing your support. So thank you as we are getting ready to get you tonight's starting lineups between these two teams. I will mention a couple players from Lawrence County that you'll want to look out for before we get this game started. And that is number 41, Jada Patton, the sophomore. Number 2, Brooke Markham, a senior. And number 22, Caroline C., a junior. Those are probably the biggest players that you're going to want to look out for tonight. From Lawrence County, Patton is averaging 15 points a game, Markham with 14.8. They're not a great shooting team, similar to the Musketeers. But let's go ahead and turn you over to our PA announcer, Matt Moracy, to get you our starting lineups. And there's your starting lineups for tonight. Over for Lawrence County, we have number 2, Brooke Markham, number 14, Madison Artrip, number 22, Caroline C., number 33, Emmeline Kitts, and number 41, Jada Patton. For the Musketeers, looking a little bit different tonight. They've ran several different starting lineups this season. Tonight it's going to be number 3, Leah Langley, number 4, Daria Crum, back in the starting lineup for the first time in the past couple games, number 10, Eva Wireman, 11, Addie Branham, and number 12, Maddie Steele. And Lawrence County wins the tip. Here's Kitts with an early 3, no good. Rebound bounces around. That's number 2, Brooke Markham, with it out on the wing. She has Langley on her, still dribbling up top. Gives it to Patton. Over to Markham. That was C that tried to get it inside to Patton, stolen away by Eva Wireman. And Wireman had it knocked away from her. Here's Patton. Quick pump fake for 2.
2 points for Patton.
Here's Langley. And Eva Wireman walked after trying to break that press. Early sub for Greenup County. It's Tinley Melvin checking in. 7th grader for Greenup County. She started several games this year. She will come in for Wireman. Here's Kitts. Inside to Patton. Patton with pressure on her. missed the layup, and Steele came out with the rebound. Here's Melvin putting some dribbles down with a missed the mid-range shot. Patton ahead to, that was Markham, and Markham for two. And it's an early timeout. It's a 30-second timeout called by head coach Kirk Ruggles. It's a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. They encourage you to think inside the box. As always, go check them out down in South Ashland. That's on Blackburn Avenue, the Giovanni's. Go check them out. Get some pizza. Thank you to them for sponsoring us all season, sponsoring our 30-second timeouts. Here's Tinley Melvin set to inbound for the Lady Musketeers. Gives it to Langley. Here's Melvin again. Greenup County has to get this ball across the half-court line. Over to Langley in the corner with two on her, dribbling around. That ball is tied up between Langley and Artrip. Here's Crum. Throws it over to Langley. Langley taking it inside, out of the corner. Throws it into Steele. Nice catch by Steele for two. That's really what Greenup County has to work on tonight, is getting that ball into their post. They've had a lot of trouble with that so far this season. You constantly see Steele with at least two players on her at all times. So they really got to make sure that they're careful with their passes, but still getting her the ball, because she's going to be their best opportunity to score every night. Here's Artrip. Out on the wing with Langley on her. Pressure. Here's Patton. Over to Markham. She has Melvin on her. Ball was almost stolen away from Kitts on the pass. Three for Artrip, no good. And here's Langley with the rebound. Throws it ahead to Crum. Crum inside to Steele. Nice pass for two. Here's Markham up at the logo. Gives it to Kitts. Over to C. And that's a walk on number 14, Madison Artrip. That'll be Greenup County's ball. Here's Eva Wireman checking in for Leah Langley. Here's Crum. Over to Melvin. Melvin putting some dribbles down. Gets it to Crum. Nice pick and roll by Steele. Missed the layup, though. And here's Patton coming with speed. Had that ball knocked away from her by Crum. It's out of bounds. Here's Markham. Markham gives it to, well, that was to C, and now Patton's down low. And Patton walked. Not happy about that call. She said she got hit in the face. Melvin's pass was broken up, and here's Patton. The mid-range jumper, no good. Daria Crum has it. Crum with two on her. And it's out of bounds. That went off of Artrip, I believe. It'll be Greenup's ball. Here's Melvin. Melvin bringing it up the hardwood. She's fouled on the pass. foul on Brooke Markham, a senior. Here's Langley checking in for Crum. And in for Lawrence County, that's number 3, Gracie Woods, an 8th grader. She'll come in for Kits. Here's Melvin. Gets it inside to Steele. Nice pass inside to Branham. Here's Melvin into the corner. Gets it inside to Branham. Branham was fouled on the shot. I'm sorry, I missed who that foul was on. Addie Branham will have 2 from the line. She makes the first. Second rolls out off of Lawrence County. It'll be Greenup's ball again. I'm sorry, we have a new player in for Lawrence County. It's number 42, Addison Bowen. It'll be Lawrence County's ball instead. Guess it did go off a Greenup player. Here's Markham. It's Langley on her. Gives it to Patton. Patton over to Artrip, over to Bowen. Back to Patton. Patton with mid-range jumper. No good, off the front of the iron. Still Lawrence County's ball. Here's Woods. Over to Markham for 3. No good. Rebound to Melvin. Melvin throws it over to Langley. Inside to Steele. Nice pass. Maddie Steele already up to 6 points. And that pass was thrown way over Artrip head. That'll be GC's ball as Daria Crum will check in. Branham will take a break, as well as Heidi Felty giving Steele a break. She'll sit with her 6 points for a little bit. Here's Langley. Hand off to Melvin. Had it bobbled for a second. Throws it inside to Langley and collided with Bowen. And Eva Wireman almost got the layup. Just missed it. Here's Markham. Takes it inside, is fouled on the drive. She'll shoot 2.
Number 2, Markham fouled on the drive. She'll have 2 from the free throw line.
She makes the first. Makes a second. Brings this Greenup County lead back to 1. Here's Langley. Tried to throw it to Wireman. Had it knocked out of bounds by Patton. Langley gives it to Crum. Has 2 on her. And Daria Crum was tied up for a little while. Made a smart decision, though, threw it off of Lawrence County. It's a good decision by Crum. Greenup County has to keep it out of any corner of the court, though, because Lawrence County is not afraid to trap as Daria Crum is fouled on a putback. She will shoot 2. Sinks the first.
Crum's got the first.
And the second. Here's Markham. Gives it to Patton. Back to Markham. I think that was an illegal screen. I could be totally wrong. It looked like he said illegal screen. Our referee down on the floor. Either way, it's Greenup County's ball. Here's Wireman. Bringing it back up top. Gives it to Langley. Throws it inside to a wide open Heidi Felty, who gets an and one opportunity. With 2:04 remaining in this first quarter. Greenup County's extended their lead out to 5. Can Felty make it 6? Missed it off the back iron. Pass is thrown ahead to Patton for a no good 2. Here's Wireman. She needs help. And it's a double dribble on Wireman. Here's Patton. Gives it to Archer. Down inside to Woods. Back up to Patton. Patton taking it inside for a no-good floater. Here's Melvin with speed. Taking it all the way down the floor. Passes to Felty for 2. Nice sequence by the Lady Musketeers. Here's Patton. Inside. No good. Here's Langley. Langley needs to avoid the trap. Here's Crum. Crum taking it inside. Missed the layup. Patton again for a jumper. Fouled on the shot. It's a foul on Crum. Misses the first. Here's Steele and Branham checking back in.
Steele and Branham check in for the ladies. Back in for the Lady Musketeers.
Makes the second.
Patton connects on 1. She's replaced by number 22, Caroline C.
Number 22, Caroline C. checking back in. Here's Wireman. Under a minute to go and stepped on the line. Here's Woods. Nice shot by C. It's no good. Here's Wireman with 40 seconds left. Ball hit the referee, and it's taken over by Lawrence County. 3 from Kitts. It's no good. Rebound to Branham. Strong rebound. Leah Langley chases it down. And no good on the shot. Rebound to Wireman. Back up to Langley. 15 seconds remaining. Gives it to Felty. Here's Wireman. Wireman trying to take it inside. And she's fouled with 3 seconds remaining.
Wireman foul on the drive. She'll have 2 from the free throw line.
She will shoot 2. Makes the first. And can't get the second to fall. With at the buzzer, no good. At the end of one, it's Greenup County 14-7, leading the Lady Dogs. We'll be right back to bring you the second quarter here on MyTown TV.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
It's our New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville, get 0% APR for 48 months on remaining 2025 Tellurides and brand new 2026 Sorrentos in stock. And be sure to ask about deferred payments for 90 days for qualified buyers.
See our complete inventory and even get pre-approved 24/7 at DutchMillerKia.com.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moracy. Getting ready to bring you the second quarter between the Greenup County Lady Musketeers and the Lawrence County Lady Bulldogs. After one, Greenup County leads 14-7. As Lawrence County gets ready to get us started. Here's Markham, gives it to Patton. Up top, over to C in the corner. Gives it back to Markham. Markham taking it inside, tied up by Steele. Here's Markham to inbound. Markham in the corner, gives it to Artrup. Inside to C, back to Artrup for three. No good. Artrup throws up a shot, she's fouled. Makes the first.
She connects on the first. Eagle White will check it back in for Green County. She replaces Steele.
And makes the second. It's her first points of the night. Here's C with a quick three out in the corner. Missed it, rebound to Kitts. Saved the ball, had it knocked away. Here's Patton inside for two, Jada Patton. Here's Langley. Langley running into a trap, gets it to Melvin quick. Daria Crum has that shot blocked. I think she wanted a foul called. Here's Crum taking it inside. And she is fouled on that drive. Crum sinks the first. Number 3, Gracie Woods checking in for Lawrence County. She missed the second. And here is Markham. Brooke Markham, the senior. There's Woods, and Woods took a quick step. Be a turnover on Lawrence County. Here's Crum with Woods on her. Takes a dribble. And Coach Ruggles is able to get a timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout. It's a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. They encourage you, as always, to think inside the box. Thank you so much to Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's for sponsoring our 30-second timeouts, supporting us. So go check them out down in South Ashland. That is the Giovanni's of Blackburn Avenue. So go check them out. Here's Melvin to inbound into Langley. Langley tried to give it to Melvin. And that was Melvin and Patton that went tumbling just a second ago. Trying to see whose ball it'll be. It'll be Lawrence County's. Here's Patton up at the wing. Gets it to Archer in the corner for three. Air ball. Here's Crum. Had that pass knocked away from her, or that ball knocked away from her, sorry. Here's Woods taking it inside. Fouled on the drive. And she will shoot two.
Number 3, Woods fouled on the drive. She'll have 2 from the line.
Misses the first. And gets the second to fall.
Woods is good on 1 of 2.
And had that pass knocked away from her. That was Tinley Melvin. Stolen by Patton. Here's Markham inside for two. Here's Melvin. Tried to get it to Brandon and had that pass knocked away. And Greenup County is really struggling with their passes at the moment. Here's Wireman. Wireman gives it to Crum. Had it ripped away from her. Here's Patton inside. Gives it to Markham for two.
2 for Markham.
Here's Crum. That was a foul on Woods. And number 24, Jenna Murphy, will check in for her, as well as Maddie Steele for the Lady Musketeers. Here's Melvin. Throws it all the way into Wireman. Wireman with it. Gets it to Langley. And Greenup County is kind of just falling apart right now with this press. Lawrence County is already in the bonus with 5.5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. So it'll be free throws the rest of the way for them. Here's Madison Archer at the line. Makes the first.
Number 14, Maddie Archer connects on the first.
And misses the second off the front iron. Got her own rebound, missed the shot. Here's Crum. Breaks through the trap, gets it all the way ahead to Steele. Nice grab by Steele. Missed the layup. Had it knocked out of bounds by Lawrence County. Be Greenup County's ball. Here's Addie Branham checking back in for the Lady Musketeers. Here's Steele. Gives it to Crum. Had that ball just ripped away from her. And here's Patton. Patton taking it inside, gives it back out to C, over to Markham. Markham up top, backing away. Here's Murphy, back to Markham for a long three, no good. Grab by Steele. Here's Langley. Ahead to Crum, pass just too high for Crum to get to. Here's Markham, bringing it up the hardwood. Takes it inside. Almost tied up with Wireman, and Patton missed the layup. Went out of bounds off of her. It'll be Greenup County's ball. Here's Melvin checking back in. Here's Wireman. Over to Melvin. Melvin taking it inside. Almost got a crazy shot to fall.
Jump ball possession there goes Greenup County.
Here's Crum to inbound on the jump ball. Lawrence County with another steal. I feel like I probably should have been counting turnovers at this point, because there has been at least 10 in this first half. Here's Patton. Gives it out to C. Over to Artrip for three. No good. Here's Crum. Langley coming up the floor. Gives it to Crum. Crum taking it inside. Missed the layup. Branham gets it for two, and an and one opportunity for Addie Branham. Branham missed the free throw. Eva Wireman fighting down low. She's fouled on the shot. And now she will have two from the line.
Wireman with the rebound, foul on the putback attempt. She's got two from the line.
And misses the first. Here's Steele checking in for Crum. Missed the second. Gets her own rebound. Gives it to Melvin. Melvin gets it inside to Steele. And that pass was just a little too over the head for Steele. Here's C over to Patton. Gives it to Markham in the corner. Back to Patton, back to Markham. Markham inside. Almost had it stolen away. Here's Artrip. Patton almost had that ball stolen again. Here's C from the corner. Patton with a rebound and almost with an and one opportunity. And she will get two from the line. Makes the first.
Pat makes good on the first attempt. Back in for Greenup County.
Crump checking in for the Lady Musketeers. And misses the second. Rebound to Wireman. She has Markham on her. And she's fouled. New player checking in for the first time tonight. Oh, well, not yet. Instead, Eva Wireman will shoot 2. Makes the first.
Wireman's good on the first. Melvin back in for GC.
Melvin checking in for Greenup. And misses the second. About 2:45 remaining. Murphy had that ball stolen away from her. Nice pass by Langley to Wireman. To Melvin in the corner for 3. No good. That new player for Lawrence County is number 32, Annabelle Hayes. Here's Patton taking it inside. Missed the shot. Here's Murphy for 3. No good. Rebound to Wireman. To Melvin. I have no idea where Melvin was trying to get that ball to, if I'm being completely honest. There were 2 defenders completely in front of Branham. Here's Markham. Wasting some time. And gets the 2. Here's Langley. Taking it baseline. Had that ball stolen away. Recovered by Greenup. Nice pass by Crum. Throwing it all the way ahead to Branham. And I'd like to see a little more of that from Greenup County, instead of focusing so much on trying to break this Lawrence County press, because it's not working very well. There's Markham. Gives it to... Sorry, that was Hayes. And here's Wireman. Throwing it ahead to Melvin. Nice pump fake by Melvin for 2. And again, I feel like that's just the better option for Greenup County. Another steal by Melvin. Another 2. And that was Hayes that almost had that ball stolen away from her. It's tied up. Greenup County has regained this lead. They lead by 4 now, with about 35 seconds remaining in this first half. Make sure you stick around for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, getting ready to come up here in about 30 seconds. Here is Felty. Stolen away by Markham. She went out of bounds with 28.2 remaining. Ball into C. C taking it inside for 2, gets the roll. Her first points of the night. Here's Wireman dribbling through traffic and is fouled. Well, I mean, once again, Eva Wireman on the floor every single game.
Both teams are in the bonus. Eva Wireman stepping the line for 2.
Eva Wireman has free throws, about 15.6 remaining in this first half. Misses the first. Here's Langley checking back in for the Musketeers. And she missed the second. Here's Branham trying to keep it from getting tied up, and it's stolen by Patton. Patton taking it inside. Almost tied it. There's a foul with 1.3 seconds remaining. It's on Lawrence County. It'll be on number 14, Maddie Artrip. Eva Wireman will shoot 2 more free throws. Misses the first. Takes a second. And after 2 in an almost half-court shot made by Lawrence County, after 2, Greenup County leads 25-22. We'll be right back to bring you the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here on MyTown TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25? 30.
2,
15, 16,
21,
22, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to pay attention if their kids are using it, because there are signs that their kids use it.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here, and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci, here to bring you the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. After 2, Greenup County leads this one 25-22 over the Lady Dogs of Lawrence County. Let's run down your stats really quick before we talk a little bit about that first half and what we want to see for the second. For Lawrence County, Gracie Woods had 1 point. Caroline C. had 2. Maddie Artrip with 3. And Jada Patton with 6, and Brooke Markham leading the way for all scorers with 10 points over for Greenup County. Daria Crum and Eva Wireman had 3 apiece. Tinley Melvin and Heidi Felty with 4 apiece. Addie Branham with 5, and Maddie Steele with 6. And I'm just going to be completely honest when I tell you that was not a great first half from Greenup County. I think they struggled a lot to break Lawrence County's press, and credit to Lawrence County. They're getting a lot of steals, a lot of turnovers from Greenup. They're playing a great game, playing really aggressive, not shooting as well as I'm sure they would like to, but credit to them. They're playing a really aggressive game right now, and it's really getting to Greenup County. But I liked a little bit of what I saw towards the end, with a lot more fast break action, a lot of long, almost full court passes from Greenup County. I liked that a lot more. I think that was more effective for them. You saw them able to get the ball inside of their post, even able to take shots from the perimeter. I think I like that style of playing better, especially for this team where Lawrence County does have such a strong half-court press. So I would really like to see them do a little more of that. Overhead passes, long passes, fast break action. I think that's going to be really good for Lady Musketeers. Also, just take care of the ball more. A lot of really sloppy turnovers in that first half. Kind of seemed like lazy passes a lot of the time. Just not great ball control, and they've struggled with that a lot this year, struggling to distribute the ball well, win games that way. Just really need to clean up their passing, as well as kind of having a bit of a different game plan when it comes to Lawrence County's press. And credit to Lawrence County, as I said, they're doing a great job, playing a great game so far, even though they're down by 3. Greenup County's still winning, so I'll give credit where credit's due. They're not playing bad. I just think they could play a little cleaner, so I'm hoping to see them clean that up in the second half, and make sure you stick around not only for the second half, but for the post-game show. We're going to have Coach Ruggles up here after this game is over, win or lose. He's going to come up and talk to us. It's something we want to start doing a little more often. If you watch the boys' games, we have Coach Sutton, who comes up and talks with us post-game. We're going to have Coach Ruggles start to do that a little more often. You get to hear from Coach, hear his thoughts instead of just looking at him in the timeout huddle. So about 5-ish minutes away from getting this one started. Let's go ahead and take a break. Thank you so much for joining us for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard and show up every day.
Are you working hard for your school?
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage, family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
It's our New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville, get 0% APR for 48 months on remaining 2025 Tellurides and brand new 2026 Sorrentos in stock. And be sure to ask about deferred payments for 90 days for qualified buyers.
See our complete inventory and even get pre-approved 24/7 at DutchMillerKia.com.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
We here at the Greenup County Health Department are here to help provide the family planning program and are available. If you are uninsured or have on Medicaid, or if it's an adolescent, we're not going to turn anyone away.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky. We're about a minute away from getting the second half started. Thank you so much for joining us on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, and thank you to Buffalo Wild Wings for sponsoring this halftime. As we're about to get this second half started, Greenup County leads 25-22 after a rather sloppy first half from the Musketeers. Not their best first half, but hoping to see them clean up those passes, try a little more fast break action, as we talked about in the halftime show. As we're about to get this one started, let's see who will be on the floor. For these two teams coming out of halftime. For Lawrence County, it'll be Markham, Artrip, Kitts, C, and Patton. For Greenup County, it'll be Branham, Crum, Wireman, Steele, and Langley. As that's a turnover on Lawrence County. Here's Langley dribbling baseline, gets it to Crum, throws it ahead to Steele. Nice ball movement from the Lady Musketeers. Addie Branham missed the layup, but recovered, got her own rebound, and the put back. Nice job by the Lady Musketeers. Here's Patton. Patton taking it inside. And it's called on an offensive foul. Steal by Kitts, and that'll be a foul on Steele. Here's Artrip. Ball stolen away by Wireman. Wireman bringing it down the floor, slowing down a little bit, gives it to Langley. Langley all the way over in the corner to Crum for three, no good. Rebound tipped out of there by Steele. Over to Langley, back into Steele to Crum. And Crum missed the layup, but she's fouled. She will get two from the line.
Crum foul on the shot. That's him, she'll have two from the line.
She makes the first. And makes the second. She's 5 of 6 tonight. Here's Markham to inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. Throws it up to Kitts. Kitts takes it inside. Mid-range jumper. Rolls out. Here's Wireman. Throws it to Langley. Langley inside to steal. Missed the pass. Able to get it to Branham, though. But missed the layup. Kitts is fouled on the shot. She misses the first. There's Tinley Melvin checking in for the Lady Musketeers. And I have no idea what just happened. Didn't see a call from the referee, so I'm not going to make my own call. And we have a foul now. It's a foul on number 22, Caroline C. Greenup County will inbound. Here's Langley. Tried to throw it into Melvin. Had that pass tipped by Kitts. Ball stolen away by Lawrence County. Here's Kitts and fouled. Here's C. C gives it over to Artrop inside to Markham. Markham is fouled on the shot.
Number 2, Brooke Markham fouled on a shot attempt. She'll have 2 from the line.
She will have 2 shots. Makes a first.
She connects on the first.
And misses the second. Tinley Melvin comes out with it. And she's tied up for a jump ball to be possession Greenup County. Here's Langley up top. Over on the wing. Gets it inside to Crum. Back out to Melvin. Melvin gives it to Crum. Over to Langley for 3. Good. Leah Langley. First 3 of the night for either team. And it extends Greenup County's lead out to 9. As Kitts will try her luck at a 3. No good. Rebound down to Steele. A good rebound. Here's Crum. Nice shot by Crum. Nice 2 for Crum as Greenup County has extended their lead to 11. It'll be a full timeout called by Lawrence County. Let's go ahead and take it with them, and we'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30. 1, 2, 6, 7.
11, 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15, 16,
21,
22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard and show up every day.
Are you working hard for your school?
Welcome back to My Town TV. Here with 4:56 remaining in the third quarter, Greenup County has extended their lead to 11 after being up by 2 at halftime. It's 34-23. As Greenup County must have heard me during the halftime show complaining about how they played in the first half, because they have really cleaned it up so far, doing a great job early on in the second half. Here's C for Lawrence, gives it to Artrup, inside to Markham. Back to Artrup, back inside to Markham. Markham with 3 on her. Gives it out to Artrup for 3, no good. Rebound to Kitts. Kitts to C, back up to Artrup. Inside to Markham. Back out to Kitts. Kitts taking it inside for a floater, no good. Rebound to Steele, ahead to Langley. Inside to Branham. Post move from Branham, and one. She completes the and one. Here's Markham out to Woods, who's in the game now. Patton inside, gives it out to Markham for a shot, good. Here's Crum. Taking it down the sideline, she's trapped in the corner. Gives it to Steele. Steele with a mid-range shot, no good. Not really her game there. Here's Patton taking it inside, mid-range, good.
2 points for Patton.
Here's Crum. Crum trapped. And Coach Ruggles got a timeout in time.
That's a full timeout.
Calls a full timeout with 3:22 remaining in this third period. Greenup County leads 37-27. We'll be right back here on My Town TV.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
It's our New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville.
For limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville, get 0% APR for 48 months on remaining 2025 Tellurides and brand new 2026 Sorrentos in stock. And be sure to ask about deferred payments for 90 days for qualified buyers.
See our complete inventory and even get pre-approved 24/7 at DutchMillerKia.com.
Welcome back to My Town TV here at the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, coming back from a timeout called by Coach Kirk Ruggles. Greenup County leads this one 37-27 with 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. And here's Melvin. Gets it into Steele. All the way ahead to Crum. Nice play by the Lady Musketeers as Crum gets a quick 2. There's a foul. It's on Maddie Steele. Jada Patton will have 2 from the line. She sinks the first. And makes the second. Eva Wireman was tied up down low. And Maddie Archip will have 2 from the line. She makes the first.
Maddie Archer makes good on the first. Felty back in for GC. And for Lawrence, Addison Bowen back in.
And the second.
Archer connects on both.
Here's Crum. Gives it to Felty. Gets it inside Branham, jump ball.
Jump ball possession error goes to Lawrence County.
It's a 2-point basket by Hatton. Here's Wireman. Goes it ahead to Branham. Over to Melvin. Takes a baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by Lawrence County. Here's Markham. No good on the shot. Rebound to Branham. And here's Wireman down the sideline, almost went out of bounds. And gets it over to Crum. All the way over to Felty in the corner. No good on the shot. And Patton missed the 2-point shot. Rebound to Branham, gets it to Melvin. Melvin putting some dribbles down, getting through traffic, takes it all the way inside herself for 2. There's Woods. Over to Patton. Patton for 2. Here's Crum. Daria Crum gets it to Eva Wireman. Greenup County's got to get across the half court. And it's a foul, I believe, on Lawrence County. Here's Leah Langley checking in for Branham. We've got 1:08 left in this third quarter. Make sure you stick around for the fourth quarter and the post-game show as well. Eva Wireman misses her first free throw. Make sure you stick around because we will have Coach Ruggles up here to talk to us after this game's over. Makes the second.
Wireman's good on one of the 2.
Here's Woods for 3, no good. Patton with the putback. There's Melvin over to Crum. Melvin's fouled. Melvin will get 2 from the line.
Melvin will step to the line for 2.
Makes the first. She's 2 for 2. As expected, she's their best free throw shooter. About 35 seconds remaining. Here's Bowen. Gives it back to Markham. And had it stolen away by Eva Wireman. Eva Wireman showing great hustle. Crum missed the layup. Ball's thrown all the way ahead to Patton. Had it knocked around. Patton recovered it and gets 2 points. Lawrence County is within 5 now after being down 11 at the beginning of this third quarter. Here's Wireman. It's a foul on Markham. Lawrence County says she slipped and fell. But either way, Eva Wireman will have 2 more free throws. Makes the first. It's number 33, Emmeline Kitts. Checking back in for the Lady Dogs with 3 seconds remaining. Patton can't get the shot to go. And after 3, Greenup County leads this one 46-39. We'll be right back to bring you the fourth quarter and post-game show here on MyTown TV, so stick around.
It's our New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville, get 0% APR for 48 months on remaining 2025 Tellurides and brand new 2026 Sorrentos in stock. And be sure to ask about deferred payments for 90 days for qualified buyers.
See our complete inventory and even get pre-approved 24/7 at DutchMillerKia.com.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky. Greenup County leads this one 46-39 at the end of 3, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Make sure you stick around for this fourth quarter and for the post-game show. As I said, Coach Ruggles will be joining us for a little interview, post-game show. Here's Branham down low. Branham walked. Here's Woods. Gives it to Kitts. Kitts to Markham for 2. Here's Melvin. Melvin to Langley. Over to Crum. Throws it over to Langley. Down low. Langley almost got the shot to fall. Here's Woods. Woods taking it through traffic. Eva Wireman takes it away. Eva Wireman missed the layup. It'll be Lawrence County's ball. Here's Woods. Over to Kitts. To Artrip for 3. No good. Down to Langley. Langley throws it ahead to Melvin. Melvin taking it through traffic. And a nice play by Tinley Melvin. Ball stolen away by Greenup, stolen back by Lawrence County. And Markham missed the 3. Jump ball. They'll stay with Lawrence County. Daria Crum reading that pass well. Taking it away from Lawrence County. Here's Melvin. Let's see what she can do this time. Here's Langley up top. Here's Melvin. Melvin for 3, no good. And Markham is fouled on the drive. She will have 2 from the foul stripe.
2 shots for Markham, and she's fouled on the drive.
Here's Maddie Steele checking back in for the Lady Musketeers. She's good for 2. Long pass by Melvin, just a little too far.
Turnover on Greenup, Lawrence ball.
Here's Woods, gives it to Artrip. Inside to Markham, out to Kitts, to Archam again. Patton has it inside. Quick shot, no good. Ball's out of bounds off of Lawrence County. It'll be Greenup's ball. Melvin will inbound. Here's Langley. Out in the corner, she's gotta get out. And just not a great pass by Langley. Markham will have another 2 from the line. She's good on the first.
Markham makes good on the first.
And good on the second. Steal to Melvin. Melvin bringing it up the floor. Nice dribbles by Melvin. She is fouled. It's on number 41, Jada Patton. Here's Caroline C. checking back in.
Number 22, Caroline C. checking back in for Lawrence County.
Long pass by Melvin. Not long enough. Still could not get a hold of it. Here's Woods back to Artrip over to Markham. Markham taking it inside. Can't get the roll. Here's Wireman. Coach Ruggles gets a timeout called in time, and it's a full timeout with 4:59 remaining. Greenup County leads this one 48-45. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on MyTown TV.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Welcome back to My Town TV. Once again, I'm Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse, bringing you tonight's action between the Greenup County Lady Musketeers and the Lady Bulldogs of Lawrence County. Greenup County leads this one 48-45 after Lawrence County has made a little bit of a comeback after being down 11 early in the third quarter. There's 4:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. Just make sure you stick around for the rest of this game and the post-game show. Here's Langley. Had that ball stolen away by Markham. And a fight for it down low. It's a jump ball, possession, Greenup County. Melvin throws it all the way ahead, not long enough. Here's Markham, gives it to Kitts. Kitts taking it inside, missed the shot. Here's Woods, over to Archer for three, no good. Here's Crum to Langley. Langley missed the layup. Steele fighting through traffic and is fouled. Misses the first. And makes a second. Archer back to Markham. To Bowen, who's in the game now. There's Woods. To Bowen. Kitts throws up a shot, gets fouled. She makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound to Branham. Here's Melvin. About 4 minutes remaining. Melvin still up top. Gets it to Branham. Kitts with a steal and a lay. That's a timeout called by Lawrence County. It'll be a 30-second timeout. A Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout down in South Ashland. They encourage you, as always, to think inside the box. Thank you to them for sponsoring our 30-second timeouts all season long. Let's go check them out. That's the Giovanni's on Blackburn Avenue in South Ashland. Lawrence County has cut this lead down to 1. Trailing Greenup County 49-48 now after being down by 11 early on in the third quarter. You can see Greenup County starting to get a little sloppier as they were in the first half. And hopefully they'll clean it up and play a steady game for these last 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Here's Melvin. Gives it to Crum, back to Melvin. Melvin with the ball. Over to Crum, nice pass. Had it knocked away by Steele, and here's Langley with it. Good screen by Steele, over to Crum. Crum for two, no good. Rebound to Branham. Fouled on the shot.
Branham with the rebound, foul on the putback attempt. She'll step to the line for two.
Misses the first. She's good on 1 of 2. Here's Gracie Woods. Gives it to Markham. It's Brooke Markham taking it inside for 2. Here's Langley. Langley gives it to Melvin. She has Woods on her. It's a foul on Lawrence. Here's Patton checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Tinley Melvin will inbound, gives it to Langley. We're at 50-50 apiece. About 3 minutes remaining in this game. Here's Langley. Make sure you stick around for the post-game show. We'll have Kirk Ruggles up here to talk to us. There's Crum, almost got the 3. There's Brooke Markham, gives it to Jada Patton. Patton taking it inside for an easy 2. Here's Melvin inside. Good recovery by Steele for 2. Here's Markham out to Artrip, to Kitts. Kitts missed the floater. Rebound to Branham. Ahead to Crum. Nice move by Crum, being aware of who's behind her. Missed the shot. Gets her own rebound. Missed the putback, and it's out of bounds on Lawrence County. And you've got a timeout called by Lawrence County. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. It'll be a full timeout, so we will go ahead and take it with him with 1:43 remaining. We are tied 52-52 apiece. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci, here with 1:43 remaining in this game. Greenup County and Lawrence tied at 52. After Lawrence County crawled back from an 11-point deficit in the third quarter. Daria Crum will inbound. for the Lady Musketeers. Here's Melvin up top, handoff to Langley. Once again, make sure you stick around for the post-game show here on MyTown TV. Coach Ruggles will be up to talk to us. And a nice play by Tinley Melvin. The star 7th grader of this Musketeer team. Just continuing to make plays that are well beyond her age level. As a nice drive by Markham ties this game once again. Here's Langley, a minute remaining. Gives it to Crum over in the corner, inside to Steele, had that shot blocked, recovered by Melvin. Melvin tried to get it inside to Steele, had that ball knocked away, thrown ahead to Patton. Patton missed the shot. Archer missed the putback. Here's Addie Branham, she has to get rid of it, and she does. Here's Tinley Melvin with 30 seconds remaining. Here's Langley up top, 15. Over to Melvin. Melvin for 3, missed it. Rebound to Steele, she's fighting for it. Here's Lawrence County. And after 4, we're going to overtime, folks. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
It's our New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville.
For limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in Barbersville, get 0% APR for 48 months on remaining 2025 Tellurides and brand new 2026 Sorrentos in stock. And be sure to ask about deferred payments for 90 days for qualified buyers.
See our complete inventory and even get pre-approved 24/7 at DutchMillerKia.com.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. We are going to overtime, folks. After a big comeback by the Lady Bulldogs, we're tied at 54. Getting ready to play an extra 4 minutes here at the greenhouse. Here's Branham and Patton set to tip off. Lawrence County wins the tip. Here's Markham with a quick 3, no good. Rebound to Branham. Gets it out to Wireman. Here's Eva Wireman, throws it ahead to Crum. Crum takes it inside, misses the layup. And it's off of Lawrence County. It'll stay with Greenup County. Here's Wireman, here's Crum taking it inside. Crum can't get the layup, gets her own rebound, and gets the shot to fall. Nice job by the senior. Here's Woods. Gives it to Patton. Patton out on the wing. Inside for a mid-range, good. Here's Wireman, fouled on the drive. Here's Bowen checking in. Misses the first. And makes a second. Greenup County leads by 1 with 3 minutes remaining. Here's Leah Langley checking in. Maddie Steele will sit. And number 41, Jada Patton, will shoot 2 free throws. She makes the first. And the second. Here's Langley up top. To Melvin. Melvin looking for someone. There's Crum. Crum putting a dribble down, throws it inside to Langley for a quick shot, no good. Bowen with the rebound as Lawrence lead this one by 1. Jada Patton is fouled on the drive. She will shoot another 2. Here's Felty checking in for Eva Wireman. Makes the first. And the second. Extends this lead to 3. Here's Langley. To Crum. Crum throws it into Branham. Tried to get it to Melvin. And we've got an injured player on the floor. That's number 3, Gracie Woods. Limping off. And number 24, Jenna Murphy, will check in for her. And we hope she's okay. Here's Artrip. Gives it to Murphy. Back to Artrip. Over to Kitts. Mid-range, no good. Rebound to Branham. Branham rips it away. And Addie Bowen is going to be called on a hold. It'll be free throws for Branham. Misses the first. Makes the second. Brings this game within 2 with about 2 minutes remaining. There's Patton. Inside. Missed the layup. Rebound to Langley. Langley needs to be careful not to lose her handle here. Inside to Crum. Nice feed by Langley. Great feed by Leah Langley inside to Crum. And again, Leah Langley taking a charge. Got some arguing down low between Coach Feltner and our officials. Clearly not appreciative of that call. But once again, great job by Leah Langley. A great pass inside to Crum, and then immediately getting back on defense and taking a charge for her team. Here's Melvin looking for someone to get the ball into. And Coach Ruggles gets a timeout called just in time.
That's a full timeout.
It'll be a full timeout called by Coach Ruggles. Let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be right back with 1:25 remaining here on My Town TV.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
Do body work and repair.
we've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
We're back here on My Town TV in overtime with 1:25 remaining. These two teams are still tied, 60 apiece. Here in a very exciting overtime game. First one this season for the Lady Musketeers, at least the first one here at the Greenhouse. And they are putting on a show. Here's Crum. Gets it ahead to Langley. Langley across half court. Out on the wing. She's up top by the logo. Gives it to Crum. And Crum is fouled. Pushed in the back by number 14, Maddie Artrup. And so she will go shoot 2 from the foul stripe. Crum sinks the first. She's good on both. Here's Murphy. Murphy gives it to Woods. She's got Crum on her. Back to Murphy. Up to Artrip. Inside to Kitts. And a tough foul on Crum.
Number 33, Kitts, will step to the line for 2 shots.
Kitts sinks the first. And misses the second. Rebound down to Felty, tied up with Artrup. Jump ball possession, Greenup County.
Jump ball possession goes to Greenup County.
Greenup County leads this one by 1, 62-61 with 55 seconds remaining. Here's Crum. Gets it ahead to Langley. Nice save by Langley, but it went to Lawrence County. And Langley's gonna get caught on a foul. She got tied up with Kitts. Kitts will have 2 more from the line. Misses the first. And makes the second. Ties this game up at 62 with 45.8 remaining. Lawrence County calls the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout sponsored by the Giovannis of Blackburn Avenue in South Ashland. As always, they encourage you to think inside the box. So make sure you go check them out down in South Ashland. That's the Giovannis on Blackburn Avenue. But don't go check them out just yet. Wait until this game is over, because this is quite a thriller in the greenhouse tonight. And we will have Coach Ruggles up here to talk to us after this one is over with 45.8 remaining. He'll be up to talk to us after this game. Here's Felty inside to Langley. About 40 seconds left. Here's Crum. Almost had it stolen away. Here's Langley. And we've got another injured player. It's the same one as before. It's Gracie Woods limping off the floor. It's number 32, Annabelle Hayes, checking in for the injured player as Melvin inbounds to Langley. We hope Gracie Woods is okay. And a miscommunication on Greenup County. We're still tied at 62 with 22.4 to play. Got a timeout on Lawrence County. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them here with 22.4 left to play. Both teams with 62 apiece. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
We're back here at the greenhouse on MyTown TV with 22.4 remaining in overtime. Both teams still tied at 62 apiece. And I think I speak for everyone in this gym when I say that it has been quite a game tonight. Here's Kitts. Greenup County doesn't need to foul just yet. They're still tied. Here's Artrip, gives it into Kitts. Kitts misses the layup, gets it to Bowen. Misses the putback, down to Branham. Branham tied up, hits the floor hard. Jump ball possession to Lawrence County. Here's Bowen. Tries a long shot, no good at the buzzer. And Lawrence County comes away with the win at the buzzer. A clutch 2 from Annabelle Hayes after overtime. Lawrence County wins this one 64-62. We'll be right back to break down the stats and talk to Coach Ruggles after this game's over here on MyTown TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30.
6, 7, 11, 12.
Is that legal?
Josh, 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. After a shocking win by Lawrence County, winning with a buzzer beater in overtime, taking this game 64-62 over the Lady Musketeers. Let's go ahead and run down your stats really quick before Coach Ruggles comes up, if he remembers to come up. If he doesn't, I don't blame him. That was a crazy game. Let's go ahead and run down your stats really quick, starting with Lawrence County. Gracie Woods had 1 point, Caroline C. and Annabelle Hayes with 2 points apiece, and Hayes was the player who had that clutch shot at the very end to win this game for the Lady Bulldogs. Maddie Artrip and Emmeline Kitts had 5 points apiece. Brooke Markham had 23, and Jada Patton led the way for all scorers tonight with 26 points. Over for Greenup County, Leah Langley had 3 points, Heidi Felty with 4, Eva Wireman with 7, Maddie Steele with 9, Tenley Melvin and Addie Branham with 12 apiece, and 15 for Daria Crum. And I gotta say, it wasn't as bad as it looks, this game. I mean, yes, the Lady Musketeers did not have a great first half, despite still having the lead at halftime. They played really sloppy in the beginning, started to clean it up towards the third quarter, into the fourth. And I think Lawrence County just started to pick up their game a little bit more, started to get better at their shooting. And I think that's really what killed the Lady Musketeers on this one. But credit to both teams. I mean, they both played a really good game tonight. Props to Markham and Patton both having over 20 points apiece tonight. They'll meet their averages on the season. But, I mean, props to both teams. They both played a really great game. I know Greenup County didn't start off great, but still they finished pretty well despite losing to a buzzer beater. But in my opinion, that's not the worst way you could lose a game. Both of these teams' next games will be against Prestonsburg. Lawrence County will play them tomorrow night at home, and Greenup County will travel to Prestonsburg this Saturday to play them if the weather allows it. Let's go ahead and take a quick break really quick, and we'll see if Coach Ruggles comes up here for a post-game interview.
So let's go big or let's go home!
We're working hard and show up every day.
Are you working hard for your school?
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
This year, give yourself a gift that truly matters. The gift of education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Spring classes start January 12th, and it's the perfect time to invest in you. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Ram Racy up here with Coach Ruggles after tonight's game. Coach, thanks for coming up to talk to us.
Appreciate you guys having me. Thank you very much.
All right, well, first of all, I just want to compliment you on a great season so far. I know last year wasn't how you wanted to start. You went 3-26 last season. But, I mean, you've seen a lot of improvement so far this year, 7-11 after tonight's game, of course. What have you guys been doing in the locker room and on the floor?
You know, we've just talked so much about culture. You know, I think that's what we're working toward. And, you know, that started last year, even in a 3-20, whatever it was, season. You know, we could have easily folded up and, you know, took our butt whoopings and not learned anything.
Yeah.
But we learned so much last year, and the kids are learning more and more and more. You know, we've talked a lot about learning to compete. There's a difference between learning to compete and learning to win. And tonight's another lesson in trying to move toward learning to close out games and learning to win. And, you know, as much as most folks might think there was a lot of negatives, a lot of positives to take from it. You know, last year we got running clocked at Lawrence. And, you know, tonight we lose in overtime in a 2-point game. So a lot of positives to take away.
Absolutely. And, I mean, I know tonight was a loss, but I think there's a lot of positive you can take out of tonight as well. Like you said, you got a running clock from Lawrence County last year, and tonight you took them to overtime. What does that mean to these girls? It's your first overtime game here in the greenhouse.
Yeah, I mean, the girls are learning, and, you know, we've got a great mix of young and old. You know, I don't know. I haven't looked at the stat sheet tonight. I know turnovers. I know free throws were a little bit ugly. But, you know, as we look at, you know, the the competitiveness. We've got kids back there crying now because, they feel that, whatever moment might have been their fault, we lost. It's always a team game, and, they're going to pick one another up, and we're going to be fine moving forward. Our goal by season's end is to get out of district, put ourselves in a good spot seeding-wise, and, we feel like we're in a good position to do that. But we just got to keep working, limit turnovers, hit free throws, and we're going to be fine. I'm not at all discouraged by, where we're at.
Absolutely. I know tonight was a tough ending. You guys play Prestonsburg this Saturday if weather permits that. I know there's supposed to be a lot of snow coming in, supposedly. That's what I'm hearing. But how are you guys going to improve for this next game out of Prestonsburg?
We're going to continue to work on a lot of, ball security stuff. We've got to hit free throws. And like I said, I don't think there's any better practice than the game that we had just now. When you talk about kids trying to learn to function in chaos and to build, I think their defense was called chaos, if I heard Coach Feltner right, and it's very appropriately named because it's all it creates. We couldn't run sets, we couldn't run anything. We just had to have kids make basketball plays, and for a big chunk of the night, we did that. We just didn't make quite enough of them at the end, and that happens. That's basketball.
That's basketball. Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up to talk to us. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you guys having me. Thank you all so much.
Good luck this weekend at Prestonsburg. Thank you to Coach Ruggles for coming up, speaking with us after tonight. We're hoping to do that a little more often with him. Once again, tough loss for the Lady Musketeers. They will be back in action this Saturday at Prestonsburg. Not going to be on my town. It's a little far for us to travel, but best of luck to them out at Prestonsburg this Saturday. And please stay safe to everyone at home. There's supposed to be a lot of snow coming in. I've heard anywhere between 8 to 10 inches is possible. So everyone, please stay safe and warm this weekend if this snow hits. Thank you so much for tuning into My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci. Thank you to Brandon Wilson. And I have Grant Sutherland with me on camera. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in tonight. Stay safe and warm. Good night, everyone.